All right, everybody on the inside, come on in, get a good seat. Let's go, everybody on the inside. Here we go. There he is. All right, a good bull to start with. Please, I'm forced today. 195, 96 out of 6 out of it, 96, 7, 98, 99. Now $2, now 1, 212, 223, 54, 245, 26, 205, 206, 206. 6 out of it, 6, 205, Lone Star 1. $138.9, $38.9, 138, 130 in the money, $9, 40, 141, able to 1 to 1, able to 1, 2, bit to 3, bit to 4, bit to 5, 146, 46, second, bit to 7, 147, 48, 49, 149, 49, 51, 51, 51, able to 1 to 1, bit to 1, 2, 52, 52, bit to 3, 53, bit to 4, bit to 4, bit to 4, 153, Marty 25. Marty 25, Marty 8, Marty 8. 172 now 3, 172 now 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 80, 180, 1, 2, 3, 4, 80, 4, 5, 6, 87, 88, 89, 90, 90, 91, 1, 191, 1, 190, Lone Star 1, Lone Star 1. 130 now 1, 130 able to 1, able to 1 to 1 to 1, able to 1 to money 1, 31, 1 to 1 to 1, 132, 22, 33, 44, 5, 36, 7, 7, 136, Marty number 99, Marty 99. $2 now 1, $2 now 1, able to 1 to 1 to 1, 2, money 1, 2, 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 4, 4, 4, 5, 2, 6, 7, 8, 2, 8, 9, 10, 10, 10, 11, 2, 11, 2, 11, 2, 11, 2, 11, 2, 10, Lone Star 1. It's having a 158 now 1, able to 1 to 1 to 1, on the money 1, 2, 52, 3, 154, 54, 54, 54 to 5, 55, 6 out of it, 6 out of 6, 156, 156, 7, not a 7, not a 7, not a 7, not a 7, 157, 157, 157, 8, 158, 9, 60, we have 1, on the 2, 1, 2, 3, 3, 162, Marty 17. Syllables, Abraham, 140 now 1. 140 now 1, excuse me, able to 1, money 1, able to 1, able to 1, able to 1, able to 1, 41 for 2, $2, 142. 3, 3, 142, Marty, number 98. Hey, pretty good here. Abraham, 155, $6, 155 on the money, $6, 56, 157, 158, 159, $60, 1, able to 1, 1, 1, able to 1, 1, 1, 160, Lone Star, 160, Lone Star. It's happening. 148, 9, 148, $9, 9, money 9, 48, now 9, now 50, but $1, $1, 52, 3, 3, 4, 54, 154, 154, 153, Lone Star. So one cow, $135, $36. 135, 67, 7, 8, 38, 39, 41, 42, 43, 43, 3, 9, 3, 9, 4, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 46, 7, 47, 48, 48, 48, $8, $9, 149, 50, 150, 50, 51. 52, 2, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 55, 57, 57, 156, show 2. 156, show 2. 128, 9, $28, $9, cap, by the scale, 9, 31, 32, 33, 34, 5, 35, 36, 37, 38, $38, $8, $9, 40, 1, 2, 3, 4, 44, now 4, 143, 4, 5, 144, show 2, show number 2. Watch her a little bit, and I'm going to have it here. $70 one. $70. 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, 80, $78, $8, $78, 77, $8, $8, $8, $78, $8, $99, $8, $8, $8, 77, Javier, number 29. Still a cripple cow. 105, $106, $105, $106, $6, $5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 8, 9, 109, 10, 10, 10, 11, 11, 12, 12, 13, 113, 14, 15, 16, 16, 16, 16, 116, 115, 17, 18, 19, 20, 120, 119, Marty number 8, Marty number 7, but I'm on Marty 7. 75, $6, 75, $6, $6, 75, old deal, 6, 7, 78, now 8, 9, 81, 81, 2, 81, 2, 3, 82, 3, 83, 3, 83, 83, 83, 83, $82, Marty number 7, Marty 7. Celebrate heifer, $700, $5, 105, $107, $5, 7. Got a little knot on her jaw there, $70 and 1, money 1. $70 and 1, 2, 1, 2, 4, 6, 78, 80, 82, 84, 84, 86, 88, 88, 92, 94, 94, 94, 96, 96, 98, $98, $2, $1, Tom number 1, Tom 1. 220, now 2.5, 220, now 2.5, 220, 2.5, money 5, 225, 7.5, 230, 2.5, 230, 5, 35, 37.5, 40, 40, now 40, now 40, 240, now 40, $40, $40, 40, 240, 237.5, Brian Hoffman. 7.5, 140, now 2.5, 140, 2.5, money, 2.5, 7.5, 50, 2.5, 55, 57.5, 160, 2.5, now 5, now 7.5, 70, 170, 170, 170, 170, 170, 2.5, 5, 75, 75, 172 and a half, Brian Hoffman, 5. Over there, $155, 156, 155, 56, 7, $7, $8, $9, $9, $58, $9, $60, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 166, about a 7, about 7, $8, $8, 9, 70, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 173, show number 99, yard them with the H. with dates. Over there's 7.5, 290, now 2.5, 290, 2.5, 95, 95, 295, now 7.5, $3, $3, 2.5, 302 and a 5, 305, 7.5, 10, 3 and 10, 12 and a half, 15, with a bit of 17, a bit of 20, with a bit of 320, 320, 20, 20, 20, 220, 2.5, 2.5, 2.5, 2.5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 7.5, 330, with a bit of 330, with a bit of 330, 2.5, 335, 35, 35, 35, 332 and a half, that'll be Fox 52, Fox 52. Okay, from Sanderson, be some more of these. Another family member coming later. Oh, there, $3, now 2.5, 3 2.5, now 5, 7.5, 310, 310, 12.5, 15, 17, 20, but a 2.5, but a 5, 25, 325, 25, 25, 322 and a half, D&D 93. Oh, there's 7.5, 260, now 2.5, 5, 2.5, 5, 7.5, 70, 2.5, 5, 7.5, 80, 2.5, 5, 7.5, 90, 2.5, 5, 97.5, $3, 2.5, so that's 305, 305, 302 and a half, 555, 302 and a half, D&D 93. 7.5, 280, now 2.5, 280, 2.5, 5, but a 2.5, 7.5, 90, 2.5, 925, 97.5, 97.5, $3, now 2.5, 5, but a bit of 7.5, 307, 10, 12.5, but a bit of 12.5, 15, 17, 20, but a 2.5, but a bit of 2.5, but a 5, but a 5, 7.5, 330, 330, 3.5, 2.5, but a 5, but a 5, 37.5, 40, but a 340, 2.5, but a 5, but a 7.5, 50, but a bit of 350, 2.5, 52.5, 350, Lady 93, Lady 93. 160, now 2.5, now 5, 7, 75, 80, 180, now 5, now 90, 195, now $2, now 5, 205, 205, 10, 15, 215, 20, 220, now 5, now 30, 230, 230, 230, 230, 230, 230, 225, Simon 1. $240 now 5, $240 now 5, money 5, $240 now 5, $50, $250 now 5, $60, now 5, now 70, now 5, $275, $275, 555, 75, $270, Troy, straight Troy. I'd say so. $2.95, $2.95, $2.05, 10, 15, 25, but a 30, but a 5, but a 40, but a 5, but a 50, 255, 260, but a 260, 260, 260, 255, Troy, straight Troy. 7, 270, now 5, 275, 80, but 275, 80, 85, 95, now $3.05, 305, 10, 15, but a 315, 20, but a 5, but a 325, 30, 335, 40, but a 5, but a 50, but a 5, 355, 355, 5, 350, Javier, number 3. $140 now 5, sell a bull. $140 now 5, $140 now 5, 140 now 5, 50, $150, $150, $150, $60 now 5, now 5, 160, Tom 3, Tom 3, 7 here, 150 now 5, 155, 60, 160, 5, 75, 80, 90, 190, 85, 95, 195, $2, $5, 205, 205, 10, 10, 15, 15, 20, 220, now 5, now 30, 5, 40, 50, 250, 250, now 50, now 50, 245, Javier 3, Javier 3, $2.50, now 5, 250, now 5, 255, 65, 265, 265, 265, 70, 275, 80, 285, 285, 285, 285, 285, 285, 280, Troy, number 44, Troy 44. I believe so. 7 half, $4 now 5. By the pound, $4 now 5, 10, 4, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 5, 430, 540, 440, 440, 435, now 45, 440, 550, 450, 50, 55, 55, 60, 460, 460, 455, show number 1, show 1. It's seven half, $2, 40, now 2.5, 240, now 2.5, 240, now 2.5, 2.5, 2.5, 2.5, 2.5, 240 on money, 2.5, 5, and it's 7 half, 250, 2.5, 55, 57 half, 260, 2.5, 2.5, 2.5, 2.5, 2.5, 2.5, 5, but it's 7 half, but it's 70, 2.5, but it's 5, 7 half, but it's 80, but it's 2.5, 85, 87 half, 290, but it's 90, but it's 90, 287 half, Lady 95, Lady 95. Okay, mark for ownership. So get heifer over there. It's 7 T90, now 2.5, now 5, 7.5, $3, 2.5, 3, 7, 10, 12, 15, 17, 20, 2.5, 5, 7.5, 30, 2.5, 5, 35, 335, 335, 35, 7.5, 7.5, 40, 340, 2.5, 5, 45, 45, 7.5, 347 half, 50, 353, 53, 50, 347 half, capital 90, capital 90, over there, $3, now 5, money 5, 10, 15, 20, 5, 30, 5, 340, 345, 340, now 5, 340, now 5, 340, D&D number 55, D&D 55, 7 half, $3, now 5, $3, now 5, 10, 15, 25, 35, 40, 5, 50, 5, 355, 365, 75, 80, 5, 85, 385, 85, 85, 85, 380, Fox 52, Fox 52. So one over there, one over there. 7 $3 now 5, $3, 5, 10, 15, 25, 30, 5, 40, 5, 50, 5, 365, 370, 80, 380, 375, 80, 375, capital 34. 7 hands, $3 now 5, $3 now 5, 10, 15, 25, 35, 40, 45, 350, 5, 355, 350 now 5, 360, 60, 360, 355, not a baby, Fox 52, Fox 52, 7 hands, 240, now 2.5, 240, now 5, 7 half, 52 now 5, 57 half, 60, 2.5, 7 half, 70, 2.5, 7 half, 80, 2.5, 85, 87, 90, 2.5, 85, 97, $3, 2.5. 305, 37, 10, 12, 15, 79, 20, 320, 2.5, 320, H71, H number 71. 2 bulls, sell 2 bulls, 320, now 5, 35, 45, 55, 65, 75, 80, 385, 385, 385, 85, 85, 385, 385, 380, gateway number 561, gateway 561. 7 half, $3, 10, 15, 310, 15, 20, 5, 30, 5, 335, 45, 50, 355, 355, 350, now 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 60, 365, 360, Troy, number 1. Hook the tag if you need to. 330, now 5, 40, 55, 60, 360, 5, 70, 370, 5, 80, 385, 90, 95, 95, $4, 395, D&D number 4. 7 half, 330, now 5, 330 on the money, 5, 40, 5, 345, 340, now 5, 5, 50, 350, now 5, 60, 360, 360, Troy 3, Troy 3. Sell big one, 3, 330, now 5, 335, 40, 45, 50, 5, 360, 5, 370, 5, 80, 5, 85, 385, 85, 85, 85, 380, Troy 5, Troy 5. 7 half, 380, now 5, 380, now 5. Money 5, 380, now 5, 85, 85, 85, 90, 90, 90, 5, $4, 5, 4, 5, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 15, 20, 420, 5, 30, 5, 40, 445, 440, Troy, number 4, Troy 4. Okay, had a Bova Shield Gold and Sam Whiteman Wayne 4 months. 7 half, 270, now 5. Money, 5, 270, now 2 and a half, 5, 75, 7 half, 80, 282 and a half, 5, 85, 7 half, 287 half, 287 half, 7 half, 287 half, 285, Nolan 27, Nolan 27. Same way, headshots, $2.70, now 2 and a half. Money, 2 and a half, 270, 2 and a half, now 5, now 7 half, 80, 2 and a half, 5, 87 half, 287 half, 287 half, 287 half, 285, Nolan, 76. All right, from down Murchison had an 8-way shot. 335, 37 half, 335, 337 half, 335 on the money. Now 7 half, 337 half, 40, 340, but number 2 and a half, 342 and a half, 5, 345, 7 half, 347 half, 7 half, 7 half, 7 half, 347 half, 347 half, 347 half, 50, 350, 350, 350, 50, 50, 50, 50, 50, 350, 347 half, gateway number 661. Say, heifers right off of them. Pretty nice set right here. $3 now, 2 and a half, 302 and a 5, 305, 2 and a half, now 5, 305, 55, 2 and a half, now 5, now 7 and a half, 10, 12 and a half, 15, 15, 17, now 20, 322 and a half, 5, 25, 25, 25, 7 and a half, 30, 330, but a bit of 30, but about 330, 330, 2 and a half, but a 2 and a half, 5, 35, 35, 35, 35, 335, 330, 2 and a half, that'll be D&D 26. It's 7 and a half, 320, now 2 and a half, 320, 2 and a half, 7 and a half, 30, 2 and a half, 330, 2 and a half, 5, 35, 37 and a half, 337 and a half, 40, 340, 2 and a half, 2 and a half, 2 and a half, 5, 5, 5, 45, 7 and a half, 347 and a half, 53, 53, 52 and a half, 50, 2 and a half, 5, 5, 5, 357 and a half, 360, 2 and a half, 5, 7 and a half, 370, 70, 70, 70, 70, 367 and a half, Troy won, Troy won. Okay, so one big heifer over there, one big heifer. 230, now 2 and a half, 230, 2 and a half, 35, 35, 37 and a half, 40, 240, 2 and a half, 5, 7 and a half, 250, now 2 and a half, 55, 7 and a half, $60, 2 and a half, 5, 65, 7 and a half, 70, 2 and a half, 5, 7 and a half, 277 and a half, 277 and a half, 275, shoat number 8. That boy there, $2.90, now 2 and a half, 5, $2.95, now 7 and a half, $3, now 2 and a half, now 5, now 7 and a half, 10, 12 and a half, 15, but about 315, 315, 15, 15, 15, 50, better 315, 315, 312 and a half, 871. Okay, right hind leg, watch her. Okay, goes with her. 180, now 5. 180, now 5, money 5. 180, now 5, 90. 95, $2, 5, $2, 5, 10. 205, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 210, 210, 210, 210, 210, 210, 205. Troy, 7. So what I got two big ones, 290, now 2 and a half, 290, 2 and a half, 7 and a half, now $3, now 2 and a half, 7, 8, 10, 12 and a half, 312 and a half, 12 and a half, 12 and a half, 15, 17, 20, 320, 2 and a half, 5, 25, 25, 7 and a half, 327 and a half, 327 and a half, 325, Troy number 24. 7 half, 7 half, 316, now 2 and a half, 360, 2 and a half, 5, 2 and a half, 5, 5, 5, 7 half, 70, 370, 2 and a half, 5, 7 half, 80, 2 and a half, 85, 87 half, 90, 390, 2 and a half, 390, 2 and a half, 2 and a half, 2 and a half, 2 and a half, 5, 395, 95, 95, 95, 95, 390, 2 and a half, Troy 5, Troy 5, Troy 5. All right, boys, they have been weaned a month, and they have had Urmison and Wormwood Sidecton. Two small ones, 340, now 2 and a half, 340, and another 2 and a half, 5, 7 and a half, 350, 2 and a half, 52 and a half, 55, 55, 7 and a half, 360, 2 and a half, 2 and a half, now 5, now 7 and a half, 70, 2 and a half, 5, 7 and a half, 80, 2 and a half, 85, 85, 387 and a half, 387 and 90, 90, 2 and a half, 9, 2 and a half, now 5, 395, 97 and a half, $4, $4, 397 and a half, lady number 56, lady 56, 330, now 5, 330, almighty 5, 45, 55, 365, 370, 5, 375, 80, 88, 380, 380, 375, 85, 85, 90, 90, 95, 95, 395, 390, lady number 56, lady 56. Two reds, two reds, two reds. Hey, 325, 7 half, 325, 7 half, money, 7 half, 30. 330, 2 and a half, now 5, now 7 half, 40, 2 and a half, 40, 2 and a half, 5. 347 half, 53, 52 and a half, 52 and a half, 55, 55, 55, 55, 55, 7 half, 360, 360, 2 and a half, 2 and a half, 2 and a half, 2, 5, 7 half, 3, 67 half, 7 half, 7 half, 365, capital number 31, cap 31, $3.50, now 5, 350, almighty 5, 60. 5 and a 70, but about 375, 80, 85, and a 390, but a 95, and about $4, but a 5, but a $4, $4, now 5, now 5, now 5, $4, Troy number 4, Troy 4. Two steers, sell two steers, $3, now 2 and a half, 302 and a half, 5, 7 and a half, 10, 12 and a half, 15, 317 and a half, 320, 2 and a half, now 5, but a 7 and a half, but a 30, but a 330, 330, 2 and a half, now 5, 37 and a half, but a 40, but a 40, 340, 40, 2 and a half, but a 5, but a 7 and a half, 350, but a 52 and a half, 55, but a 5, but a 7 and a half, 360, 2 and a half, but a 5, but a 7 and a half, 70, 2 and a half, but a 2 and a half, 370, capital number 34, 31, put them on cap 31, 280, now 5, 280, now money, now 5, 95, a $3, 5, but a 10, but a 15, 315, 20, but a 320, now 5, now 30, now 5, 40, but a 5, but a 345, 5, 5, 5, 5, but a 5, 340, and that'll be D&D number 26, D&D 26. Jim Coleman. All right, boys, had shots on the cow. Have version 6, go vaccinate, and they're ready to go. What do you got? 335, now 7 and a half, 340, now 2 and a half, now 5, now 7 and a half, 52 and a half, 55, 55, 55, 357 and a half, 357 and a half, 62 and a half, 362 and a half, 5, but a 5, 7 and a half, 367 and a half, 7 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 and a half, 365, gateway number 561, 591, is that right? 591. 345, boys, you'll like them. 345, 7 and a half, 52 and a half, 5, 7 and a half. 360, 2 and a half, now 5, now 7 and a half, 70, 2 and a half, at 5, 75, 7 and a half, 80, 2 and a half, at 85, 85, 7 and a half, 387 and a half, 387 and a half, 387 and a half, 385, gateway number 591. Okay, sell 3 big ones here. 7 and a half, 360, now 5, money 5, 75, 75, 80, 85, 85, 95, now $4, $4, 395, $4, $4, 395, Simpson 6. Simpson number 6, 380, now 5, 385, 95, $4, now 5, 10, $10, 15, 20, 420, now 5, now 30, now 435, 40, 440, now 5, 50, 455, 465, 470, 470, 470, 465, D&D 35. Ritter cattle. Boys, they have been weaned and vaccinated, weaned 60 days, had 2 rounds of Vision 7 and Pyramid 5 with pre-response. $3.90, now $5, now money, now $5, now $4, $4, now $5, $4.05, $10, $10, $10, $10, $15, $15, $15, $15, $4, $15, $20, $4.20, now $5, $4.25, $2.50, now $5, now $7.50, $30, $2.50, $2.50, $4.37.5, $4.40, $2.50, $5, $7.50, $4.50, $4.50, $50, $50, $4.50, $4.50, $4.50, $4.50, $4.47.5, Simpson number 50. Okay, can I hold the slick one and the shirt? Okay, you're buying three yet. 375.80, 375 money, 85, 90, but $4. You're buying three yet, $4, $3.90, $4 now, $5, $4.05, $4.10, $45, $10, $10, $4.05, $10, $15, $4.15, $20, but now $20, now $20, but $4.20, $4.20, now $5, $30, but $4.30, $4.30, but $25, $30, $4.35, $4.35, but about $35, $35, $35, $35, $4.35, $4.30, show number 4. Okay, two head. 7 316 now 5 on the money 5 and 316 now 5 but about 70 now 5 now 80 now 5 90 but 5 but 4 out of 5 but 405 405 405 10 $410 15 15 15 15 20 420 now 5 425 25 25 25 25 420 D&D 4. Look, boys, been weaned 6+ weeks and been wearing with Ivamac. 370 now 5, 375, 85, 95, $4 now 5, 405, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, $405, 10, $405, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, but 410, 15, 415, 415, 415, but 20, but 20, 420, 415, capital 35. 7 here, 370 now 5, 370 now 5, money 5, 80, 85, but 90, but 90, 390, 390, 85, 90, 90, 95, but 95, 395, 95, 95, 95, now $4, $4, $4, $4 now 5, 405, 405, 405, 405, $4, capital number 35, 45, cap 45. So Charlotte, 290 now 5, 290 now 5, now $3 now 5, 10, but 15, 20, 320, 20, 25, 30, 55, 40, 345, 315, 5, 360, $60, 360, 355, Fox 52. 350 on the Red Bull, 55, 60, 355, 65, 375, 80, 55, 90, 55, $4, 5, $4, $4, 3, $4, 5, 10, 4, 10, 15, 20, 425, 30, 5, 40, 5, 50, 455, 60, 5, 70, 5, 475, 5, 5, 5, 85, 470, lady number 94, lady 94. Little black bicycle, 430 now 5, 45, 55, 65, 75, 85, 95 now $5, 5, 10, 15, 20, but 5, but 30, but 5, but 35, 535, 535, 530, H36, H36, 380 now 5, 380 now 5, 90, but 95, but $4, 5, 410, 15, 20, but 5, but 435, 440 now 5, now 50 now 5, now 60 now 5, 465, 475, 475, 80, but 5, 485, 90, 95, but 495, $5, now 5, 505, 505, 505, 505, 505, 505, 505, $5 D&D number 20. That's 7-way shot. 7 here, 370, now 5. Two big ones there, 375, 85, 85, 90, 392 big ones. You're buying two, and they bid 95, now $4. $4, now 5, 4 and 5, 10, 15, 15, 20, 420, 15, 20, 420, now 5, now 30, now 5, 435, 435, 35, 35, 35, 35, 430, Cade, thank you, Cade. $4, now 5, $4, 5, 10, 15, 25, 30, 5, 440, now 5, now 50, now 5, now 60, now 5, 75, 485, 90, $5, $5, $5, $5, 505, 10, 5, 15, 20, 5, 25, 30, 5, 30, 5, 35, 30, 5, 25, D&D 20. $7.30, $4.95, $4.95, 10, 15, 25, 30, 30, 435, 45, and 50, 450, 455, 455, 459, 5, 55, 455, 60, 465, and 75, 475, 470, Troy 4. 7.5, 360 now 5, 360 now 5, 75, 85, 95, $4, $4 now 5, 405, 405, $5. Everybody's out down low. 405, 405, 405, 405, 405, $4. Troy 5, Troy 5. Sell two little ones there. Two little ones. 410 now 15, 25, 430 now 5, now 40 now 5, now 50 now 450, $450 5, 455, 455 60, 465 70, 475, 75 75, 475 75 75, 470 Troy 4. It's happening here. $3.90 now 5, $4 now 5, now 10, now 15, 20, 5, 430, 430, 30, 30, 25, 30, 430 now 5, number 40, number 5, number 50, 455, 450, 450, 450, 450, 445, D&D 35. Okay, that's 7-way shot. All right, sell two heifers, 280 now 5, 280 now 5, money 590, but 95, 295 now $3, $3 5, 10, 10, 15, 20, 325, 325, 320 now 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 320, capital 94. Hit the bull, 270 now 5, 80, 280, 280, 75, 80, 80, 280 now 5, 95, $3 now 5, now 10, now 12 and a half, 15, 17, now 20, 320, 17, now 20, 20, 20, 320, 317 and a half, Nolan 26. Sell a big steer, 7.5, 310, 12 and a half. Money, 12 and a half, 15, 15, 7, 20, 2 and a 5, 7 and a half, 30, 5, 40, 5, 45, 345, 45, 45, 45, 47 and a half. 350, 350, 350, 2 and a half, 55, 355, 7 and a half, 357 and a half, 357 and a half, 355, gateway number 661. 360 now 5, 360, 5, 70, 365 now 70, 5, 80, 5, 90, 93, yes sir, 95, 395, 95, 95, 95, 95, 95, 390, gateway number 561. Okay, headshots here. $3 now 5, 10, $3, 5, 10, 15, 25, 30, 5, 40, 345, 50, 5, 360, 5, 70, 5, 375, 80, 385, 85, 85, 85, 385, 385, 380, Fox 52. Headshot. 7 here, 310, now 12, 15, 310, 15, 20, 5, 30, 5, 45, 55, 355, 350, now 5, 60, 365, 365, 75, 80, 380, 80, 80, 80, 380, 380, 380, 380, 375, Fox, number 52, Fox 52. Headshots here. Cavalry 9 and Triangle 10. 7 here, $3 now 5, $3 now 5, 10, 15, 20, 5, 30, 5, 335, 335, 35, 35, 35, 35, 35, 35, 335, 40, 5, 50, 45, 340, D&D number 17, D&D 17. Okay, Wayne, 45 days, 2 rounds of co-vaccinate. It's 7 316, now 570, 585, and a 95, $4.05, 10, and a 4, 10, 15, 20, 420, 15, 25, 425, 30, 30, 35, 40, 445, 50, 455, 460, 460, 460, 460, 455, H4, number 4. Over there, 380, now 5, 90, 5, 4.5, 10, 15, 25, 30, 30, 435, 40, 55, 65, 475, 80, 5, 90, 495, $5.05, 10, 15, 515, 520, 525. You can have him if you want him. 520, 525, 530, 40, 545, 540, now 5, 545, 545, 540. Wilfred Wildy, you want? Head 8-way shot. Sell one big button there, 280, now 5, 280, now 5, 280, now 5, mine 5, now $3, now 5, 10, 15, 315, 310, 15, 310, 12 and a half, 15, 70 and a half, 70 and a half, 20, 320, 2 and a half, 2 and a half, 27 and a half, 330, 330, 330, 330, 327 and a half, Troy number 24, Troy 24, $3.50, now 5, 350, now 5, money 5, 60, 5, 70, 5, 80, 380, 5, 90, 95, 95. $4, now 5, 405, $5, 4, 5, 10, 10, 10, 10, 15, 20, 420, 420, 420, 415, Troy number 4, Troy 4. Sell the one on this side, the little one, but the one on this side, what do you got? $3.20, now 5, 325, 35, 45, 55, 65, 75, 80, 380, 380, 375, 80, 80, 380, 375, Gateway number 591, 591 Gateway. Odell goes with him. Watch how it gets around. 125, 130, now 5, 135, 40, now 5, 55, 65, 75, 85, 190, 190, now 5, 195, 95, 195, 195, 195, 195, 195, 190, Javier, number 29. Okay, you're buying 4 head. Hold one. 305, 35, 10, $35, 10, 15, 20, 20, number 320, number 315, now 20, 320, now 5, number 30, 30, with the 5, number 40, with the 340, 330, 45, 340, 2 and a half, 340, now 2 and a 5, 45, 45, 45, 45, 345, 345, 345, 342 and a half, capital number 94. 7 head, $2.70, now 5, 275, 85, 95, $3.05, 10, 15, 20, 320, 15, now 20, 320, 320, 315, D&D 26. 7 head, 280, now 5, 285, 90, 295, $3.05, 10, 15. 25 and a 7.5, 30, 332 and a 5, 7.5, 340 with 340, 337 and a half, 340 with 40, 337 and a half, H number 71, Young Cow. 180, now 2 and a half, 180, 2 and a 5, 185, 7 and a half, 90, 2 and a half, 95, 97 and a half, $2, 2 and a half, 5, 205, 205, 202 and a half, 5, 205, 205, 205, 205, 7 and a half, 207 and a half, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 12 and a half, 212 and a half, 15, 70 and a half, 20, 220, 220, 220, 217 and a half, show number 22, show 22. Long time Wayne, sell a heifer, $2.90, now 5, $2.90, now 5, now $3, $3, now 5, $3, now 5, now 10, 10, 10, 10, better 3, 5, 10, 12 and a half, 15, 17, now 20, 2 and a half, 5, better 7 and a half, 30, 2 and a half, 330, 2 and a half, 2 and a half, better 2 and a half, 330, H71, H71, 280, now 5, 285, 95, better $3, 5, better 10, 10, 3 and 5, 10, 10, 10, 3, 10, 15, 20, now 5, 325, 320, now 5, and 2 and a half, 5, 327 and a half, 327 and a half, 327 and a half, and a 325, shoat 7, shoat 8, shoat number 8. 320, now 5, money, 530 with a bit of 335, 340 with a 5, with a bit of 50 with a bit of 355, 355, 60, 570, 375 and 80 with a bit of 85, with a bit of 90, 390, 85, 90, 90, 90, 90, 90, with a 90, 390, 385, capital number 17, showed 17. Cap 17, cap 17, 385, cap 17. Sell black molly face, 330, now 5, 330, now 5, 3, black molly face, 35, money 540, now 5, 350, now 5, 360, now 5, and a 370, 375, 80, 80, 80, 85, and a 90, 90, 95, 395, $4, $4, 5, 10, 10, 10, 10, 15, 15, 15, 15, 415, 410, capital number 35. 45, cap 45. So right here, 380, now 590, 385, 90, 90, 85, 90, 90, 95, but a $4, 5, 10, 415, 25, but a 30, but a 5, but a 40, but a 445, 450, now 5, but a 60, 465, 75, but a 80, but a 5, but a 90, but a $5, $5, 5, but a 10, but a 15, 20, but a 5, but a 30, but a 35, 540, but a 40, 535, D&D 31. 150, now 5, 150, now 5, 65, 75, 85, 95, $2, 5, 10, 10, 5, 10, 10, 10, 15, 20, 220, now 5, 230, 235, 235, 235, 35, 35, 35, 235, 230, Simon, 1. Oh. 7 here, 275, 80, 275, 80, 85, 290, but a 5, but a $3, 5, but a 10, 15, 20, but a 5, but a 325, 330, but a 330, 330, 330, 330, 330, 325, lady number 95. All right, single jackpot, 380, now 590, 35.95, $4 now, 5, 10, 15, 25, 35, 45, 55, 360, 460, 460, 455, 460, 460's all, 460, 455, D&D 20, D&D 20. Oh. Not another single jackpot?
No, they said I only had one.
Oh, really? Deborah McCullough. Okay, some 2 blacks and you can take them all. 7 here, 315, now 5. 3, you're buying 2 blacks. On the money, 5, 60, 316, 60, 355, 360, 5, 70, 75, 375, 80, 85, 85, 90, 95, 95, $4, 5, 405, 10, 15, 20, 25, 425, 425, 25, 25, 25, 25, 420, D&D 35. 7 here, 315, now 5, 360, 5, 75, 80, 5, 385, 385, 85, 85, 85, 85, 385, 380, capital number 34. Okay, hold the little black. You're buying 3 head. 7 here, 330, now 5, 40, with number 345, 350, now 5, now 60, but a 5, but a 70, but a 5, but a 80, but a 380. Have me if you want him. 380, 380. You're buying 3 big ones. 380, 380, 380, 375, Fox, 5-2. He wants them all. Two big ones, two big ones, two big ones. $4 now five. $4 now two big ones. $4 money five. $4 now five. $4 five. Five five five. 10, 9, 10, 10, 10, 15, 4, 15. 420 now 20. 20, 20, 25. 425. 425. 425. 420. Troy. 4. Troy 4. Salmon hair. 440 now 5. 50. 55. 60. 55. 75. 80. 485. 90. 55. $5. 5. 5. 10. 15. 20. 5. 20. 5. 15. 5. 20, 525, 30, 535, 35, 30, 525, D&D 31, D&D 31. Settle the choice out of the pile. Pick what you like. 360 now 5, 70, 375, 80, 5, 90, 90, 385. Your choice. 95, 395, 95, 95, 95, 95, 395, 395, 395, 390. Lady number 56. He won't come on. 5 in. Two blacks, two blacks, two black. 360 now 5. 365, 75, 85, 95, $4 now 5. 45, 45, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 4, 5, 10, 15, 20, 425, 435, 435, 435, 35, 35, 35, 430, Cade. 330 now 5, 330 now 5, 40, 335, 45, 350 now 5, now 60 now 5, 70, 375, 380, 5, 85, 90, 95, 95, $4.5, 405, 10, 10, 15, 15, 20, 420, 420, 420, 420, 420, 420, 415, lady number 56, lady 56, $4 now. Let it right there, $4 now, 5, 10, 45, 10, 15, 25, 30, 55, 40, 55, 55, 465, 475, 80, 95, 90, 95, 495, 495, 95, 95, 490, and there'll be D&D 12, D&D 12. $4 now, 5, $4 now, money now, 5, 10, 415, 20, 55, 30, 55, 40, 55, 50, 455, 460, 55, 475, 75, 475, 475, 470, Troy 21. Said a little red one, number $3 now 20 now 5, 325, 35, 45, 50, 55, 365, 75, 375, 375, 75, 75, 375, 370, Fox 52. Fox 52, the little one now, little one, 310, 15, 310, 15, 25, 35, 45, 50, 55, 60, 55, 375, 80, 55, 385, 385, 85, 85, 85, 380, Gateway number 561, 591, 591. 7 head, 280 now 5, 280 now 5, 285, 90, 285, 95 now, $3 now 5, now 10, now 15, 20, 325, 30, but 330, 335, 335, 40, 40, 40, 340, 340, 335. That'll be Nolan 26, Nolan 26. 7 here, 320 now 5, 325, 325, 30, 330 now 5, now 40 now 5, 55, 355, 355, 60, 365, 70, 370, 370, 370, 365, Gateway number 591. 7 head, 290, now 5, now $3, but 5, but 10, 15, but 25, 330, but 330, 335, but 35, 335, 35, 35, 335, 330, Capital 31. They're steers.
Supposed to be a 6 deal. Paying livestock on a more 6 deal that's there.
Okay, so I'll tell you, there's struck out 325, now 30, 330, now 5, 40, 345, 340, now 5, 55, 5, 50, 353, 53, 50, now 5, 60, 5, 65, 70, 370, 70, 70, 70, 70, 365, Gateway number 661. There's steers, 7 and 330, now 5. 330, now 5. Money 5, and 335. 330, now 5. 540, 45, 50, 350. 355, 360, 365, 360, Troy 6, Troy 6. $3.50 now 5. 350 now 5. 350 on the money now 5. 360 now 5. Number 70, 70, 375. 380, 85, 85, 90, 90, 95, 95, $4, 5, $4, 5. Damn, 15, 15, 15, 15. 415, 415, 415. $410 in a big Troy. Number 4, Troy 5. Troy 5. Two little one, two little ones there. 350 now 5. 350 now 5. 350 on the money now 5. 355, 60, 5, 75, 80, 85, 385, 85, 85, 85, 85, 85, 85, 90, 90, 90, 390, 90, 385. Capital number 35. 7 here, 330 now 5, 330 now 5, money 545, 50, 355, 360, 65, 65, 70, 370, 365, gateway number 5661. 7 here, 7 and 330 now 5. On the money 5, 335, 40, 55, 50, 355, 360, 360 now 5, 360 now 5, 5, 5, 5, 360 Troy number 6. Two blacks, two blacks, two blacks, two blacks. 7, 360 now 5. On money 5, 75, 80, 85, 390 now 5. $4, $4 now 5. 10, 10, 10, 15, 4, 15, 20. 425, 420, 30, 430, 30. 430, 430, 430, 425. Simpson 5. 35, Simpson 35, 7 half 330, now 5, 40, 45, 50, 55, 365, 365, 370, 5, 80, 85, 390, 95, $4, $4, 5, 10, $410, 10, 15, 20, 425, 425, 425, 420. Lady number 94. 7 $4 now 5. $4 money 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 445, 50, 455, 455, 455, 60, 460, 455. Lady number 94. Okay, what's your left hind leg? Frank's going to call the shipper. Oh, deal. 125, 130. Now 5, now 40, now 5, now 55, 60, 165, 75, 175, 180, 185, 185, 90, 190, now 5, 195, 195, 195. Bid price, bid price. Gonna call the shipper. 195, 190, Javier, 29. So solid red, dark red, 260 now 5, 260 now 5, 5, 5, and I'm going out now 5, and I'm 265, 260 now 5, and over there going on 5, 5, 5, 240 now 5, 240, 2.5, 240, 2.5. Okay, sell you one or both. Sell one or both. 220, now 5, now 30, now 5, now 40, now 5. 255, 60, 55, 70, 275, 80, 55, 295, $3, 10, 18, 20, 325, 320, 2.5, 320, 2.5, 2.5, 2.5, 320, show number 19. Now sell the tag. 240, now 2.5. 240, now 2.5. 5, 245. 14.5, 245, 245, 47 half, 250, 250, 250, 50, 50, 50, 250, 250, 250, 250, 250, 247 half, lady, 93. Seven here, 7.5, 370, now 5, 375, 80, 375, 80, 80, 80, 80, 380, 80, 75, 80, 80, 305, 90, 5, 4.5, 10, 410, 15, 420, now 420, 420, 420, 415, D&D 31. Sell two big ones, 7 here, $2, now 20, now 5, 225, 30, 230. Selling two big ones, 230, 225, 30, 225, 230, 230, 230, 230, 230, 5, 235, 40, 40, 240, 235, lady number 95. 7 here, $2, 60, now 5. On the money, now 5, now 70, now 5, 275, 280, now 5, 285, 90, $5, $3, $5, 310, 310, 15, 20, $5, 30, $5, 40, 345, 345, 345, 345, 340, lady 94. 7 here, 280, now 5, 280, 2.5, 280, 2.5, money, 2.5, 280, 25, 85, 7, 90, 2.5, now 5, 97 half, 297 half, 297 half, $3, $3, 2.5, 305, 307 half, 10, 12 and a half, 15, 315, 315, 12 and a half, now 15, 50, 15, 312 and a half, 871. Okay, so two steers. Two steers, you like them. 280, now 2.5. 280, 2.5. 280 on money. 2.5, 85, 85, 85. 2.5, 7, 90. 2.5, now 5, 97, 97, $3. $3, now 2.5. $3, 2.5, 25. 305, 7, 7, 7, 7, 307, 10. 310, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, $10, 10, 12 and a half. 312 and a half, 12 and a half, 12 and a half, 12 and a half, 12 and a half. 310, Troy, number 24. 240, now 5. 250, now 2.5. 255, 55, 7, 60, 2.5, 7, 70, 2.5, 7, 80, 280, 2.5, 87, 90, but 290, 2.5, 97, 297, 97, 7, 7, 295, Nolan 29, Nolan 29, 280, now 5, 280, now 2.5, 5, 87, 90, 2.5, now 5, 97, $3, but 2.5, 5, 37, 10, 12, 15, but 15, 312 and a half, 15, 15, 15, 15, 15, 312 and a half, Shoat 77. All right, goes with him. $1, now 5. $100, now 5. Money 5. 10, 15, 25, 35, 40, 55. 145, 150, 155, 160. Now 5. Now 70. Now 5. 175, 85. 185, 95. 195. 195. $102, $2, $2, $2, $2, $2. 195, Simon 1. Sell one big one big one there. 360, now 5, 70, 365, 75, 80, 85, 90, 55, $4, 10, 10, 15, 20, 420, 15, now 20, 20, 20, 420, 415, D&D 35. 7 here, 440, now 5. 440 on money 5, 50, 55, but 60, 55, but 75, but 80, 55, but 90, 5, but $5, now 5, 510, 510, 510, 505, 510, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, but $10, 505, H, 4, H, number 4. 7 here, 370, now 5. 370, now 5, my money, 5, 370, now 5. 370, 80, 5, 90, 5, $4, 5, $10, $10, 10, $410, 15, 15, but 415, 415, 415, 415, 410, lady, 56, lady, 56. 7 here, $4, now 5. $4, 5, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, $405, 10. 405, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, but $10, 10, 15, 15, 15, 20. 420, 415, now 20, now 5, 30, 5, 40, 440, 5, 50, 455, 460, 60, 455, D&D 31. D&D 31. All right, from Sanderson. 280, now 5, 90, 2 to 5, 95, now $3, now 5, now 10, now 15, 20, 5, 30, with a 5, with a 40, with a 340, 330, 545, 345, 340, now 2.5, 5, with a 45, 5, 7, 50, 350, 350, 2.5, 5, 355, 7.5, 357, 357, 355, lady, 93. Okay, Jody.
Something about page 16 that the phone rang. Okay. Turn left. He's coming after Ortiz.
310, now 15, 310, 15, 20, 320, now 5, 30, with a bit about 5, with a bit of 40, with a bit about 345, 345, 50, with a 350, now 50, now 5, with a 5, with a 5, with a 5, 2.5, 350, 2.5, 50, 2.5, 50, 2.5, 350, lady, number 9, 3, lady, 93. Heifer guys having a 230, now 5, 235, money 5, 45, and a 55, and a 255, 260, and a 5, and a 260, 575, and a bit of 280, and a bit of 5, 285, 285, 85, 90, 295, and 295, 95, 95, $3, 305, 55, and a 305, 305, 305, 305, $3 show, number 8. 7 here, $3, 20, now 5, 325, 30, now 5, now 40, now 5, now 50, but a 350, 5, 360, but a bit of 5, but a 70, but a 75, 380, but a 80, but a 80, but a 5, but a 90, but a 90, 90, 95, but a 95, 395, 95, 95, 95, 390, lady, number 9, 3. 7 here, 340, now 5, 340, now 5, but a money 5, but a 345, 345, 50, but a 55, 360, but a 5, 365, 5, 5, 5, 5, 50, 5, 360, lady, 93. 7 here, 280, now 5, 280, now 5, 90, but a 5, but a $3, but a 10, but a 15, 15, 20, 5, 3, 25, 30, now 5, but a 40, but a 5, 350, 355, 355, 60, 365, but a 75, but a 80, but a 5, 385, 85, 90, but a 5, but a 95, 95, $4. Now 5, 405, 10, 10, 15, but a 15, 20, but a 420, 420, 415, lady 93, lady 93, 350, now 5, 350, now 5, but a 355, 355, money's down 565, 70, but a 375, 375, 75, 75, 75, 370, lady 93. Okay, you buy your choice, what you like at her. 440, now 550. 40, 50, now 50, 50, bit, choice, southpaw, 55, 465, 475, 80, 475, 80, 80, 80, 80, 40, 40, 40, pick what you like. 480, 480, 480, 475, D&D 31. It's happening here. 330, now 5. 330, now 5. 40, 340, with a bit of 5, and a 350. 350, now 55. 360, bit of 5, but a 70. 375, 80, 85, but a 90, but a 90, but a 90. 385, 90, 90, 90, 90, 95, but a 95, $4. $4, 5, 4, 5, 10, 10, 10, 10, 15, 15, 20, 420, but a 20, 20, but a 5, but a 30. 430, 435, 40, but a 440. 435, H, 28. Okay, you buy the choice here. 360, now 570. 370, 365, 70. You bit of 5, 75, 80. 85, 385, 85, 385, 85, 85, 85, 385, 385, 385, 380. Troy 5. 7 here, 310, now 15, 310, 315, on the money, 15, 10, 15, 310, 315, 20, 5, 330, 30, 330, now 30, 35, 40, 340, 340, 40, 40, 40, 340, 335, Fox, 52. So the choice, $4, now 5, $4, now 5, $4 now, money's down, 5, $4 now 5. Your choice out of everything. $4 now, 5, 10, 15, 20, 5, 430, 435, 440, now 5, now 50, now 5, 65, 70, 470, 470, 470, 465, D&D 20. Sell the little one now, $3.70, now 5, 375, 80, 5, 380, 375, 80, 80, sell the little one, 380, 375, 85, 390, 390, now 5 at a 95, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, 395 Wielding, Wilford Wielding. Sell 2 big ones now, $3, now 5, $3 on the money, now 5, 10, and about 15, 20, with about 5, 30, 330, 540, 340, now 550, 355, 360, 5 to 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 90, 5, $4, 5, 4, 5, 10, 10, 10, 10, 15, 15, 15, 15, 410, lady number 93 on the scales. Ladies on the scales. Sell the black, sell the black, sell the black one. 7, 220, now 5, 220, now 5, 225, 35, 45, 55, 65, 75, 85, 285, 285, 90, 290, black one, 290, 290, 285, 90, 90, 90, 90, 285, D&D 93. So Charlotte, 360, now 5, 360, now 5, save money, 5, 65, 70, 375, 80, 5, 90, 5, $4, now 5, $4, 5, $4, 5, 10, 4, 10, 15, 15, 20, 5, 425, 30, 430, 430, 430, 430, 425, capital 45. 7 here, number 350, now 5. 350, now 5. 355, 60, 570, 70, 370, 70, 70, 70, 70, 70, 370, 365, capital 45. 7 here, 220, now 5. 220 on the money, now 5. 220, now 5. 225, 220, 2.5, 2.5, 2.5, 2.5, about 2.5. Now 25, now 7.5, 227.5, 227.5, 227.5, 7.5, 7.5, 7.5, 7.5, 225 show, 7.7. What you? 7.5, 330, now 5. 330 on the money, now 5, and number 335. 40, number 5, number 45, 50, 355. 360, 360, now 5. 70, 5, 75, 80, 80, 380, 380, 375, 80, 80, 380, 375, Lady 95. Oh, wait, 94, 94. Watch him, Andy. Watch him a little bit. 7 here, 330, now 5. 330, now 5. 330, now 5. And I'm going to 330, now 5. 330, now 5. Money, 5. And 335. 1 hit, 335. 340, 35, 35, 35. 40, 5, 55. 355. 350. D&D number 2. Sell one little one there. 7 here. $5 now 5. $5 now 5. $5 now 5. $5 5. 10. 9, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, $5 5. 10. 510. 510. 510. 510. 505. D&D 11. 111. D&D 111. 440, now 5. 440 on the money, 550, now 5, now 60, now 5, now 70, now 5, 80, 485, 90, $5, $5, 10, 515, 520, now 5, now 30, now 5, now 45, 550, 555, 55, 55, 50, 545, H36. 7 here, 290, now 5. 290, now 5, now $3, $3 about 5. $3 5, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, about $10, $10, 15. 315, 20, 20, 20, 315, 20, 20, 20, 320, 315, shout number 77. Okay, next 3 had been winged 60 days, 60 plus days, had Vista 1 and 7-way with Somnus. Sell a big steer, 290, now 5. 290, now 5. 290 on the money, now 5. Now $3, now 5. 3, 5, 10, 10, 10, 15, 20, 25, 325. 320, now 5. I'm 30, 330, now 30. 330, 330, 330, 330. 325 gateway number 661. Okay, sell the white one. White one, $3, now 5. $3, 5, 10. 15, 20, now 5, now 30, 330. You're buying the white one, 35, 40, 5, 350, 355, 365, 375, 80, 55, 90, 55, $4, 5, $4, 5, 10, 15, 15, 20, 55, 30, 55, 40, 445, 50, 50, 50, 50, 50, 450, 450, 450, 445. Lady number 91. Okay, watch his knees. $150 now 5. Big knees and all. 165, 75, 80, 185, 90, 195, 195, $2.95, 205, 210, 210, 15, 215, 20, now 5, 225, 230, 230, now 5, 235, 240, 240, 240, 240. 5, 245, 50, 250, 50, 55, 255, 265, 270, 270, 270, 270, 5, 80, 285, 90, 95, 95, 295, 95, 95, 95, 290, Javier number 2. Broke mouth cow, 4 months bred. 7 hand, 145, $6. 145, $6, $6, $5, now 6. 145. She's a broke mouth with a 4 on her. 145, 146, 7, 147, 146, 47, 147, 48, 148, 149, 149, 50, 150, 151, 151, 150, Brent H. 2 and 3 months bread. 150 now one. $150 one. $150 one. $1 two. $1 two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 57, 58, 59, $60 one. 2, 4, 6, 68, $70, 172, 4. 172, 4, 2, 4, 4, 172 D and D 102. Got an open heifer. It's happening. 220 now two. 220 now two. $2. A bit of money. 2, 4, 6, 8. 28, 30, 230, now 2, $4, 34, 36, 38, now 40, now 40, now 2 and a half, 7, 8, 50, 250, 250, 250, 2 and a half, 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 250, 2 and a half, 250, shoat number 8, shoat number 8. Light bread, 135, 136. 135, 36, 26, 35, $36. Light bread cow, 35, 36, 36, 36, 36, 36, 36, 36, 135, Marty 25, Marty 25. 390, now 5, and a $4, 5, and 10, and a 15, 20, 425, 30, 435, and a 440, 445, 50, and a 5, and a 60, and a 465, 70, 470, and a 75, 475, 80, and a 5, and a 90, and a 490, and a 90, and a 90, 485. H number 4, H number 4. Oh, just needs a home right there. 170 now 5, 170 now 5, 80, 185, 90, 195, $2, $2 5, $2 5, 10, 15, 220, 225, 225, 30, 235, 235, 40, 245, 55, 255, 65, 265, 265, 260, shoat number 8, shoat number 8. Right hind leg on her, right hind leg. $135, $36, $135, $36, $135, $136, money's down. $6, $6, $35, $36, 7, $37, $38, $39, $40, $140, $140, $139, Lone Star. Sell above 170 now, $2, 172, 22, 44, $2, 78, 80, 182, 480, 486, 88, 188, 92, 194, 94, 192, 46, 196, 96, 98, $2, $2, $2, $2, 2, 202, 204, 204, 246, 26, 206, 204, Simon. Number 2, Simon 2. I believe she had.
Justin Smith.
Justin, that's yours? Nope.
5502, not the right number. You see it, Andy? 5502, 5502. Right up here, Mario Gutierrez. Okay, this, yeah, but this, we'd already got 3 on that bill. Didn't we? Maybe not. Okay, maybe not.
No, we did.
Okay.
We got the little thin black stuff, the big tiger stripe, and the bull.
Yeah, we did. We got 3.
That bull didn't go on this. Huh? That bull, I don't think. Yeah, he's supposed. He come out of 956. I saw Sammy get him out of 956. Well, it says one black pair.
140, he bid $1.01, he bid $1.01, money one, he bid 40 now one. 140, he bid one, he bid $1.02, he bid $1.2, 141, Troy, number 7, Troy 7.
Okay, this is Gutierrez.
You got 25-32 on the wrong. This pair and that cow, right? This pair and that black cow go together right there, right? Gutierrez.
Yes.
Seller 1734. Okay. Way to go.
Where's the cow?
They do.
135, 136, 135, 136, 135, 136. She is light bread. 6, money, 6. 135, 36, 7. I better 7, $8, $8, $9, $9, 40. 142, 141. Show number 2.
Howard Loveless was before this.
450 now 5. 450 now 5. Money 5. It is 65, 75, 85, 95, $5. $5, $5, $5, $5, $5, $5, $5, 505, $505, $505, $5. Troy, straight Troy.
Yes, he heard you. Yeah, they were right. That come right.
Open. Oh, there, 144 now 5. 144 95, 555 45. 144 now 5. And I'm going to save it to 7, 8, and 49. 149, 50, 51, 51, 2. $1, 151. Show number 2. Show number 2. They are light bread. 133, 134. Money 4, 33, 34. 134, 5, 36, 7, 38, 39, $41. With a 2, 3, 4, 144. 143 now 4, now 4, now 4, now 4, now 4, now 4. 143. Show number 2. Open. 170 now 2.5, 2.5, 2.5, 2.5, 2.5. 170 now 2.5, 2.5. Money 2.5, 7.5. 80, 2.5, 5, 7, 90, 2.5. 195, 97.5, 197.5. 197.5, 97.5. 195. Show number 8. $5 months bread where to you. 150 now 2, $150 $2, $2. 150 on the money 2, 4, 54, 6, 8, but about 58, $60. 162, 4, 6, but about 8, but about 72, but about $2, 4. 172, 4, but about 4. 172. Show number 13. Boys from Fort McCavitt, Coralina. Boys are young and light bread. 2,600 buy. They had 27, 28, 29. 3,000 now 31, 3,100, 3,100, 31, 32, 32, 33, 4, 3,300 now 3,400, 34 now 4, now 4, now 4, now 4, 3,300 now 34, 34, 34, 34, 3,400, 3,400, 3,400. Sold them $3,300. Richard Havelock. Got a 400, 110, 112, 110, 11, money 11, 110, 11, not 11, 110, 11, 11, not 11, not 11, not 11, 12, 112, 13, 14, 15, 16, 117, number 18, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 24, 5, 6, 7, 27, 127, not a 7, not a 7, not a 7, not a 7, 126, Marty 8.
Changed it twice already. You should get permanent 9 tank brands. 5526, a longhorn cow. And then after that, we should get Seth Warnock.
Yeah, here's your black longhorn. There's tank brand number 9. Tank brand number 9.
4 months bred. 115, 116, 115, now 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 120, 20, 19, 20, 120, 121, $1, $1, $1, $2, $2, 19, 19, now 3, now 3, 23, 23, 23, 4, 124, now 5, 126, 126, 126, not a 6, 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 you do it? 126, 125, Tom 1. I'm sorry, Tom 1.
Now we should get 2 multi-face cows. 27, 28, 0 tank brand.
By the head, 1,300, now 1,400, 13, now half, 1,300, now half, 1,300, now half, money half, 14, now half, 14, half, 15, now half, now 16, half, 17, 17, half, 1,800, 1,800, now half, 18, half, 1,800, now half, 18, half, 18, half, 1,800, now half, 1,800, now half, 18, I've got Brent, 1,800, now half, 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 1,800, Brent. Braden H. Braden H. Braden H. 125, William T. Now $6. 125, money 6, 7, $8, $9, now 30, now 1, now 2, now 3, 34, 35, 34, 5, 134, now 5, number 6, 6, now 6, now 6, now 6, 135, $36, 6, 7, not a bit of 7, not a 7, 137, 137, 137, 138, 38, 38, 38, 39, $9, 40, 140, show number 2, show 2. Over there, $2.16, now 205, 60, 205, 70, 70, 205, 7, 80, 205, 85, 87, 90, 2.5, 90, 2.5, 295, 95, 97, 97, 97, 97, 295, Nolan 27, Nolan 27. Red Molly Face, 320, now 5, 320 on the money, now 5, now 30, 335, 40, 40, 340, now 5, 50, 350, 350, 350, now 50, now 50, now 50, now 50, 345, Lady 56. 7 here, 260, now 5. On the money, 570, 580, 290, 595, now $3, 5, $3, 10, 15, 15, 20, 5, 325, 30, 35, 45, 345, 45, 45, 50, 355, 355, 355, 355, 355, 60, 5, 65, 570, 70, 365, Lady 93. All right, got in here last night. Boys, look them over there. They need a home. 2,800, now 29. Now 3,000, now 3,000, 31, 32, 33, 33, 34, 33, 34, 3,400, 33, now 3,400, 33, 30, 33 and a half up, 33 and a half, 3,300 and a half, 3,300 and a half, 33 and a half, 3 and a half, 3 and a half, 3 and a half, 3,300 and a half, 3,300 and a half, 3,300, Wilford Wildy 1. Well, it's got nice size calves on them. Heifer calves. What's that? 27, 28, 27, 28. 27, 2800 on the money. Now 28, 29, 3,000, 3,000, 31, 32, 31, 32, 31, 3,200, 3,200, 32, now 3, 33, 32 and a half, 3,200 and a half, 3,200 and a half, 32 and a half, 3,200 and a half. Now I have it at 2 and a half, 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 32 and a half. Sold them 3,200. Javier 28. Javier 28. 7 and a half, 120 now one, $120 one, 2, 4, 6, 28, 130, 30, 2, 4, 36, 38, 140, 2, 4, 46, 8, 148, 150, 152, 54, 56, 58, $60, 2, 4, 6, 68, 72, 174, 6, 78, 78, $78, 176, Brian Hoffman 5. 7 here, 350 now 5, 350 now 5, 355, 60, $60, 5, 70, 5, 80, 5, 90, 5, $4 now $4 5, $4 now 510, $410, 15, 415, 20, 420, 25, 425, 30, 435, 35, 40, 440, 440, 440, 440, 435, Solis. 7 here, $3.60 now 5, 365 on the money 5, 365, 365, 70, 375, 80, 55, 90, 55, 395, 95, 95, 95, 95, 95, 390 Solis. Sell a big one, $3 now 5, 910, 305, 10, $10, 305, 10. Big one, 305, 10, 15, 315. Sell a big one, 15, 20, with a 5, with a 3, 25, 35, 340, with a 5, with a 350, 5, with a 360, 360, with a 60, with a 60, with a 60, 355, lady, number 56, lady, 56. Heifer, $4 now 5, $4 now 5, 10, 15, 20, with a 5, with a 30, with a 5, with a 435. 435, 35, 40, 445, 445, 50, 450 now 5, 460, 465, 70, 5, 80, 85, 490, 90, 90, 490, 90, 95, 495, $5, $5, $5, $495, Fox, 0, Short, solid. Over there, 150 now 150 here bread, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 56, 57, 57, 58, 59, $60. This can go right along if you want her. 160, now 2, now 4, now 6, now 8, now 70, 170, 2, 172, 4, 174, 6, 76, 78, 80, 82, 182, 4, 82, 6, 86, 88, 190, 92, 4, 94, 96, 198, 198, 98, 98, $92, $2, $2, 202, 204, 204, 204, 204, 204, 204, 204, 202, Brian Hoffman 5. 2 head. They are 4 and 5 months bred. 4 and 5 months bred. 2,300 by the head, now 4. 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. Now $3,000. $3,000. 2,900. Now $3,000. $3,000. $3,000. 29. Now 3. 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3,000. $3,000. $3,000. $3,000. Sold them 2,900. Show 15. Show 15. Sell the dark red cow, 4 months bred on the rail there. 3,300 by the head, now 4. Cow, big cow. Where? 133.4, 133.34. 4 months bred. There she is. 133.4. Pretty nice cow. 134, 135, 136, 137, 138. By the pound 9. 140. Now 1. Able to 124. 46, 48, $50, $2, $4, $6, 8, 58, 62. 4 with a 6, 68, 70. 170 by the pound 2. 4, 74, 6, 78. 82, 4, 86, 88, 92, 94, 96, 198, 98, $2, $2, 202, 202, 202, 202, 202, $2 a pound. Show 13. Show 13. Way her. 130. Now one. Money 2, 4, 6, 8, 42, 4. 4, 6, 8, 50, 52, 54, 56, 58, $60, $2, $2, $2, 4, 166, 168, 168. $168, $8, $8, $8, $8, 166. Kenny 4. Kenny 4. 195, 196. 195 on the money, $6. 197, 197, 98, 99. Now $2, $2, $2, $2. $2, $2, $2, $2, $2, $2, $2. 199 Lone Star 1.
Okay, and then this is gonna be walking in from El Dorado. 2563, yeah, that's right. That's right. And they've had shots, others. The bull belongs to them, that's CWT at Ballinger. Yeah, I found it.
Okay, shuttle bocap. 230, now 5, money 5, 240, now 5, now 50, now 5, now 60, now 5, now 75, but 85, 90, but 5, but $3, 5, but $3, 5, 10, 15, 25, 3, 12, 35, but 335, 40, but 5, but 50, but 5, but 355, 355, 350, D&D 55, 7 had 230, now 5, 235, 230, now 5, 45, 55, 65, 75, but 280, but 5, 285, 90, 295, $3, but 5, but 10, but 10, 13, 15, 15, 20, but 5, but 30, but 335, 40, but 5, but 50, but 55, but 360, 360, 360, 355, D&D 93. 7 here, 240, now 5, 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 240, 5, 50, 250, 50, 250, 250, 250, 250, 250, 245, lady number 95. Watch him a little bit, Andy. Watch lady. Okay, your choice. 290, now 5, 290, now 5, now $3, $3 bit of choice. $3, 5, 3, 5, 10, 3, 10, 15, 20, 3, 25, 30, 3, 30, now 5, now 40, 3, 40, 5, 50, 3, 50, 50, 50, 50, 50, 50, 50, 3, 50, 3, 50, 3, 45, D&D 94. Okay, you got 2 in. Seven or 220, now 5. 220, now 5. That's 220. On the money, now 5. 225. 225, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 225. 220, lady number 95. All right, by the head here. By the head. 25 by the head. Now 35. 25 by the head. 35. 50. 75. Now 100. Now 25. 150. 150. 175. 175 by the head. 175. 150. Now 75. 75. 75. 75. 75. $150 a head. Tom 3. 150 by the head. Tom 3. I bet we can find one in here, maybe.
She's about to drive me crazy. I can't get her right.
Okay, by the head. $50 by the head, now 75. Now 100, now quarter, now half. 100 and a half, 175, now 200. $200 by the head. 185. Now 200. 200, 185 by the head, now $200, $200, $200, $200 by the bed, 200, 185 by the head, Tom 3. Okay, by the head. How many you need, Vic? 85 by the head, now 100, now 25. 125 by the head. 125, 150, 150, 175, 175, 200 and a quarter, 200 and a quarter, 200 and a quarter half, 2 and a half, 75, 275. Now 300 by the head quarter, 300 and a quarter half, 3 and a half, 3 and a half, $350. 350, 350, 50, 350, 350, 350, 325. Show number 1. Okay, gonna weigh them to you. Weigh them to you. 150, now 5. By the pound. 150 on the money, now 5. 155, 60, now 5. 165, 70. 175, 80. 180, 85. 185, 90. 190, now 5. 195, $2, now 5. 25, 10. $210, $10, $10, about $210. 210, 205, Javier, 2.
142.
By the head. By the head, 140, 150, 150, 140, now 50, now 75. 175 by the head, 150, 175, 150, 160, 170, 180, 180, 190, 200, 210, 220, 220, 220, 230, 240, 240, 250, 260, 250, 260, 260, 250, 260, 250 by the head, Javier, 2. All right, sell the big one with the tag, had 8-way shot. 7 here, 250, now 5. 250, now 5. 255, 5. 250, now 5. Money, 5. 250, now 5. 255, 5, 255. 255. 250, Troy, number 7. Troy, 7. Sell it for 330, now 5. 330, now 5. 330, on the money, 540, 550. 350, now 5, 360, now 5, 375, 80, 5, 90, 95, 395, $4, $405, 405, 405, 10, 10, 15, 15, 20, 420, 425, 30, 35, 40, 440, 440, 435, D&D 20. Mark for ownership. 320, now 5, 35 at the port, 35 at the 40, bit about 5, 350, now 5, 360, bit 5, 375, at the 80, bit 5, at the 85, 385, 385, 85, 85, 85, 380, Fox 52, Fox 52, 330, now 5, 330, now 5, 45, 55, 60, 360, 55, 60, 355, 65, 365, 65, 360, Letty number 56, Letty 56. Head of our shield 8-way. 7 here, 360, now 5. 360, money 5, 75, 85, 95, 95, 395, 95, 95, 95, now $4, $4, 402 and a half, 402 and a half, 402 and a half, 292 and a half. $4 gateway number 561. $5 now 5. $5 now money 5. $5 now 5. $5 now 5. 505, 505, 10. 510, 15. 20. 525. 525. 520 and a 5. 525. 520. Troy 2. Steer cattle 7 here. 315 now 5. Money 5. 355. 360 now 570. 580. 85. 90. 395 at the $4. $4. $4. 5. 405. 4 and 10. 10, 10, 15. 20. 420. 420. 415. 20. 20. 20. 420. 415. D&D 31.
Red cow, bred per owner.
Okay, sell one steer with the tag. 130 now 5. 130 on 95. 40 now 5. Now 50 now 5. Now 55. 65. 165. 175. 175. 80. 180. 80. 80. 80. 80. 80. 180. 180. 180. 175. Simon 1. Said a little red cow. The owner said they should be bred. 375 by the head. Now 400 and a quarter and a half. Now 4 and a half. 75. Now 500 and a quarter. 5 and a half. 575. 600 and a quarter. Quarter half. 675. 675. $700. $700. $700. $700. 700 and a quarter and a half. 7 and a half. 750. 750. 75. 800. 800. 800. 800. 800. Now quarter. Now half. 8 and a half. 8 and a half. 858, 58, 58, 58, 58, 58, 50, 75. 875, 900, 900, 900, 900, 900, 900. 875, Justin Smith. By the head. 700, now 25, now 50, now 75, 800 and a quarter half. 8 and a half, 75, 9 and a quarter, 9 and a half, 9, $75,000 and a quarter. 1,000, quarter, half, 75. 1,000, 1,400, now quarter, 14 and a quarter and a half, 75, now 15, now quarter, 15 and a quarter and a half, 15 and a half, 15 and a half, 15, 75, 1,600, 16 and a quarter, quarter, about a 16 and a quarter, 16 and a half, 16 and a half, 75, 16, 75, 16, 75, 75, 75, 1650, Justin Smith. 7 here, 116, now 2 and a half, 160, 2 and a half, 5, 5, 7, 8, 72 and a half, 5, 7 and a half, 80, 180, 2 and a half. 82 and a half, 185, 185, 87 and 90, 192 and a half, 95, 95, 195, 7 and a half, 197 and a half, 197 and a half, 195, Simon number 1. 7 here, 150, now 2 and a half, 152, 5, 7 and a half, $60, 2 and a half, 5, 7 and a half, 70, 2 and a half, now 5, now 7 and a half, a bit of 180, 82 and a half, 185, 85, 85, $87 and a half, 190, 190, 190, 190, 2 and a half, 192 and a half, 95, 97 and a half, 197 and a half, 197 and a half, 195, Simon 1, Simon 1. What just came in? There's steers. 700, 270 now 5, 270 now 5, 85, 95 at a $3.05 at a $3.05, 302 and a half, 302 and a half, 302 and a half, 2 and a half, 2 and a half, 2 and a half, 302 and a half, 302 and a half, $3 Marty number 45, Marty 45, 250 now 5, 250 now 5, money 565 at a bit of 275, 280 at a bit of 5, 285, 95 at a 95, $3, $3, $3, $3, $3, $3 at a $3, $3, 295 Marty 45. And I guess that's it. That's all. Thank everybody. Appreciate you being here. Thanks for being here. Be back next Thursday morning. We got 3 heifers, 2 heifers. All right, we're going to sell 2 little heifers. Okay, sell a steer. 320, now 2.5, now 5, now 30, now 5, now 40, now 5, now 50, 350, 345, now 50, 50, 50, 50, 350, 353, 53, 53, 50, 345, gateway 661. Sell a big heifer. 7.5, 290, now 2.5, 290, 2.5, 95, 95, 95, 95, 292 and a half, 5, 95, now 7.5, now $3, now 2.5, now 5 to 7, 8, 10, 10, 10, 10, 310, 310, 310, 310, 310, 307 and a half, H number 71. 320, now 5. 320 on a 530, now 5, now 40, now 5, now 342 and a half. 342 and a half, 2 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 and a half. 340, capital number 94. Sell 2 big bull calves. 280, now 590, 2 to 590, 2 to 590, 2 big bull calves, 290, 2 to 590, 90, 90, 90, 90, 290, 50, 90, 90, 90, 285, Nolan 26. 7 here, 305, 37 and a half, 10, 12 and a half, 15, 7 and a half, 20, 55, 30, 55, 40, 340, 550, 355, 360, 570, 70, 370, 370, 370, 365, Fox, 52. Maybe it's over again.